All right.
Richard and Rose, I'm at your house. What's up? Oh, wait.
Bend, Oregon.
Is it messy in the background? Okay. It's
No, it
messy
looks great.
right here.
All of those books and pictures that aren't theirs on
Right.
the walls and on the shelves. It's wacky to me. So funny. Okay, great. I'm ready. Wait, AI companion. Here we go.
Okay.
Sweet.
Um, that's super sweet. Okay, so remind me because I'm going between because I don't have a printer, which is like how I always do podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I need to basically go between things. So we've got the opening is 10, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. We did
We
less than 10 last time. It ruled. So what I'm listening for in our intro is a way to segue quick into the episode.
yeah.
So
Okay. Oh, do not disturb. Checklist manifesto.
sweet.
Oops. Do not disturb. Oops. Dang, my computer's acting slow, bro. I restarted and everything. Ugh.
Uh-oh.
We good? Check, check. Okay.
Oh yeah, I've got you.
Um, okay, so 10-minute opening. Then we can review as 7 minutes each.
Yep.
But we're gonna cut to run, walk, run chat pretty quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Then core is 30 minutes. Okay. And then because I love that we've been aiming for this time thing.
Oh yeah.
Life giving and close is 5 minutes each.
And I cut 6 beautiful minutes out of the last step.
Yeah.
103, baby. I felt so good.
Yep. Okay. 10 total. Um,
Ooh.
Life giving and close. Okay, great. Okay, so I'll just keep track of that. But I love keeping track of this. It's helpful.
Great.
Okay. Hopefully my notes won't or my phone won't click into this mic.
Mm. Okay. Well, if it does, I'll be able to hear it.
Oh, right. Okay, good. Does this can you hear anything?
No, but for sure you want to keep that away from your actual computer, right?
You don't
Because
want
if
it
you
like this,
it goes tick 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 tick
but you
tick
don't
tick
want
tick.
it like that.
No.
Okay. I'm just kidding. That wasn't very funny.
All right, some great behind the scenes stuff for you. Christian.
Well, okay. Anybody listening behind the scenes, there have been so many times where we had something and like the whole time something digital was clicking and it
Oh yeah.
just sucked.
I wonder when we will start hearing that um in the season 1 episodes where one of us
Mm,
has our phone and whenever you get a text it goes, "Whoa, no 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 no
yep.
no no."
Right.
Oh boy. So I always keep my phone distant from the
Yep.
laptop.
For sure.
All right, sweet. I'm ready. He's
Okay, let's do
breathing.
it.
He's breathing, folks.
All right, let's hit it. Ready,
Let's
dude?
go.
All right. One, two, three, click. Hopefully the internet's good. Please, Lord.
Yeah.
All right. One, two, three, clap.
Clap. 1, 2, 3, clap.
Clap.
Oh, that's great.
Wait, it
Oh,
was like, oh, duh. Of course it's going to be the same. Sorry. You
what
know
do
what I
you
mean?
mean?
It seemed like absolutely perfect, but that's because we're listening to each other.
Yeah, that's true. But the delay was very, very small there, so that's good.
Great. Okay, yeah.
Okay, sweet. You're listening to the Two Gomers podcast, a show about two regular guys in their 40s embracing midlife, chasing healthy aging, and inviting a nation along for the run. This is the fourth episode of season 13. Have a good afternoon for August 15th, 2025. 22 weeks to the race.
Wait, which episode is this?
Episode 4, right?
Okay,
Is
yeah.
it?
I wrote down 3 in my notes. Sorry. And then you said it in my I was like, sorry. We're good.
Hold on, let me double check that because I have been wrong.
Okay, yeah, I
Yep,
want to make
Let Go
sure.
of Grudges was 3. This is
Okay, great.
4.
Just making sure. Okay,
Yep.
sorry. I was
No,
like,
no,
I thought it
it's a
was
good
3
call.
for some reason. Okay, good. All right. Welcome, everybody, to episode 4 of the Two Gomers podcast, season 13. This is Anthony speaking, one of those two aforementioned Gomers, coming to you from Sun River, Oregon, with my friend Steven, all the way out in the same time zone as me. I mean, I guess I'm in the same time zone as him in Flagstaff, Arizona.
Not quite so all the way out.
Right? Yeah, we figured this out last year. We always figure this out. I put your address
Uh-huh.
into Apple Maps or Waze or whatever, and actually you're not close at all, but we're in the time zone, same time zone.
Yeah, so at least we're like we can feel close like that. Like I made the drive, whatever it was, 2 years ago,
Yep.
2023, remember?
Yep.
And it was not close
Yeah, is it
because
just
it's
it's just
very far
straight
away.
down?
Yeah, but man, the West is big for one thing. It's not
Yep.
quite straight down because even though we're in the same time zone, that's because Arizona is weird and cheating. Right
Okay.
now, I'm in
Right.
Pacific, but I should be in um Mountain Time,
Yeah,
and I
okay,
will be
that's shit.
soon. So you have to actually travel across the West and down to get here.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Over
that's
to
a
the
long
to
way.
the right and down a lot.
Yep, exactly. Um, I've been thinking about, I think at this point in the season 1 episodes, you are saying all the way out in
I know.
Flagstaff, Arizona
Yeah, I
already.
listened. So if people are listening to this, they just listened to season 1, episode 3, the Rewind, Gomer Rewind.
Yep.
And I just listened to that this morning.
I think it's one of those things that you just said that
Mm-hmm.
became
Yep.
what we always say.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna say this a million times, but there's so much to the core beginning of the podcast that's still the same.
Yep.
Like I'm
Totally.
actually,
Yeah.
can I play a clip, dude?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, let me play a clip.
Yep.
I'll
Oh shoot.
add it there. Hold
Anthony?
on. Sorry.
Okay, great. I lost you for a sec.
Before I go back to work, right? And so I had this like. Hold on. You still there?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So we'll have to edit there. Are you? I wonder how far delayed we are.
You want to clap again?
Yeah, let's clap. 1, 2, 3, clap,
Clap. 1, 2, 3, clap.
clap. Okay, it's
Great.
still good. Okay.
Yeah, it's still good.
So I said I was going to play a clip.
Mm-hmm.
Vacation feeling, you know? Yeah. Actually, dude, this week is my last week before I go back to work. Right. And
Hmm.
so I had this like vacation feeling, you know? Yeah. Actually, I'm actually practicing my butt off and making reads like crazy. Right. So it's not total vacation. But
Yeah,
I
just
have
make
the
sure everyone
awareness
knows that you aren't lazy.
once next week starts, there is no more any of that, you know? Yeah. Dude, this week is my last week. Oop, dope.
Yeah.
So, like, I was laughing at that part because part of the fun of doing this exact same thing, what is it,
Mm-hmm.
16 years later,
Yeah.
is that I'm going through the exact same rhythms, and I know you are too.
Right.
So, we're a few weeks off. Like, I think we're about 3 weeks off of what it would be.
Yeah.
Like, we're listening to like mid-September right now in the beginning of August. But
Yeah.
so we're like a month and a half off, whatever. Um, Still pretty amazing. But I'm like looking at the table. We were just on Zoom, and I'm like, the table is covered in reed tools. I'm practicing my butt off. The season's about to start.
Yeah.
There's vacation vibes. I'm like, in some sense, we've grown so much, and in some sense, it's freaking exactly the same. You're still all the way out in Arizona.
Well, yeah. And that when you said all the way out in Arizona, and you have said that now for 17 years, right?
Yep, yep.
Sometimes I think, well, of course, the center is you, and I am apart. I am all the way out. I was just laughing about that. And not that you ever intended it that way. You
Nope.
just said it. And so then wherever you are since then has become the center of the universe.
Maybe I should have said, this is Anthony speaking, all the way out in Sun River, Oregon, with my friend Steven in the center of his universe.
Now, of
In
course,
like,
that's so clunky and doesn't work. And so the way we do it is the way it should be. Is just I was just clocking it.
yeah, that's
Oh, so
hilarious.
funny. And I
Um,
totally agree. Every time I listen to a season one episode, I'm amazed at I'm like, wait, I'm in that place right now,
mm-hmm.
17 years later. So
Yep.
weird.
Well, and that last episode we were talking about snoring, mid
Uh-huh.
170s, still talking about snoring.
Still talking about it.
We're going to talk in the week in review about heart rate stuff. I totally forgot that I was already talking heart rate at the beginning of the podcast.
And were you
Uh,
we didn't mention this in that episode, but were you strapping on back then to get your heart
no,
rate?
I didn't have the Garmin
Okay.
yet.
You were just
But,
doing the
okay, but the
math?
reason that we knew about that was because I was running a lot on the treadmill and you could put your hands on the little bar to measure
Ah,
your heart rate.
yes. Yep.
Yeah, I was more attuned to my heart rate than you were because we didn't have Apple Watches, we didn't have Garmin's yet, but I could test it on the treadmill.
Man, it's so helpful to because I listen and I have that question. How does
Yeah,
Anthony know his heart rate?
right.
This makes total sense, and I should have thought of it. You were always on the treadmill at first, and I was always outside.
Yep.
You had
Um,
that machine to
yeah.
test all your stuff, and I just didn't.
Well, and we're talking about miles per hour, which was hilarious. That isn't a thing that people do
I
really in
still don't
running.
think we know how long the half marathon is.
I know we still don't
At
know
some point, we
distance.
learn that.
Yeah, totally. Uh, so a lot has changed, and so much is the same. Also, my laugh. I'm constantly laughing, dude, and like, yeah, you
Well,
you
I
just have
have
to
written
say
down
something.
fake laugh.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
many of your laughs do you think are fake on those season one episodes?
Well, most of my laugh, if you listen, and maybe I'll edit it in if I can find it,
Uh-huh.
is basically the way Rudy laughs in his like my fake laugh is Rudy's laugh when he's talking to D-Bop.
Okay, well, this is all very interesting information
That's I can
behind the
hear that I've
curtain.
been watching Rudy as like my regulate movie dude because I sound just like Sean Astin.
Well, I noticed the laughing too. I feel like I laugh too much, and I do think that has changed.
For
We
sure.
we don't laugh at every single thing I say or you say,
Nope.
and so that's good. Um, because I think we were just like better laugh or make noise or something after anything anybody says. We're like,
You're totally right.
that's it. There we
Um,
go. Mm.
dude, I gotta tease one thing.
Okay, great.
We keep coming back to short summer.
Yes, that's right.
And I said I wanted to do a Gomer's tip, and you were like, "We don't have time for that crap, dude. But you can put it in your life giving if you want."
Wait, this was no, this is not how it happened, nation.
Look back at the text, read it. I said, "Dude, I have a Gomer's tip." You were like, "Bro, I just don't think we have time for that. Is there any way you can like put it in?"
Well, you're doing it anyway. Put it in.
No, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna put it. I'm teasing that I'm gonna do a follow up to short summer as my Gomer's tip in life giving at the end.
Okay, wasn't short. So just so you know, nation, there was no short summer mention in the text. I thought you were saying you have a concert going tip.
Oh.
Aha! Now you need to look back at the texts.
No, okay. All I'm saying is I said I want to do a Gomer's tip, and you were like, "Dude, I'm so sorry, dude. I don't think we have time for that. Is there any way you can put it in the?"
Now, nation, we just wasted 3 minutes talking about that. So, okay. You can look back at the text. You said it was a concert going thing. I was like, perfect. You can talk about it if it's giving you life. That's
Mm,
great.
that's awesome.
Okay. All right. Anyways, here's what's happening this ep. We're gonna do a week in review. Going old school, doing week in review. Then to the core, where we take a deeper look at a way we're chasing health in midlife. This week, the final episode of our Truman quadrilogy.
Mm,
Have a good afternoon.
wow.
We're going to end, as always, with what's giving us life and apparently a Gomer's tip about shorts or a concert. I don't know.
I'll steal the
And of
time for my
course,
weekend review.
a ton of fun stuff along the way. I don't know why I said it like an Italian. Okay, our goal this season is to run a half marathon together in January. We're going old school, starting each ep with a week in review. Play the jingle.
Great. Okay. 11:22. A minute of that though was like us waiting to see if the thing would work.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right. 11:22. So great. All right. Here we are in the week in review. Steven,
Yo.
how was your week, dude? Let's go old school.
Yeah, there's not much to report besides I nursed my injury well
Mm-hmm.
and I'm back out there.
Nice.
Uh, enjoying running, liking running, like I talked about in the last episode.
Right.
Um, you know, I wish it was getting cooler. It's not. It's just hot out there, bro.
Yeah, dude. It is not in Sun River. I'm so sorry to report. And even Atlanta is in the
Mm.
60s right now. Sorry. That sounds like I'm adding insult to injury because when I go back, it'll be like 90.
Oh, it's cool there where you're saying.
Yeah, it's very cool. At
Ooh,
least in the morning here, it's like 50.
oh, baby.
Um, but is it cool there in the morning? I can't remember.
It usually is. We have a heat wave, so the coolest it gets is 70 right
Okay.
now, and we're in the 90s every day. So
Dang.
you do it anyway. You go out and run, um, but I'm just pounding the pavement, getting it done, maintaining until
Mm-hmm.
the training catches up with where I'm at. So it's good news. It's all good news here.
Nice.
Loving running and really looking forward to the marathon, half marathon, I should say. Kaz texted me and he said he's going to start training so we can come and run with us. And I was like, bro, you're not going to run with us.
We'll watch.
We are going to
Yeah.
go so slow. And he's like, okay, what I mean is I'll be at the starting line with you and I'll see you at the end. And I was like, that's
Yes.
perfect.
Okay. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see him. Yeah, like remember our old t-shirt said you are about to pass a Gomer?
Oh, yeah, I remember. I
Hmm.
think we had talked about making that t-shirt. You've just been passed by a Gomer, and we vetoed that because we're
Okay.
like, that's not happening.
Okay, we'll get to that whenever we finally arrive at that.
Yeah, because I do think that that one was the shirt we wore at our first half marathon.
Yeah, do you still have that?
No,
Oh
I don't think I do. I
I
have a big box that says t-shirts.
mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, did I ever talk about this?
I
And I
don't
was
remember.
like, oh, I'm so excited because we had this 90s themed 25th anniversary party in Wisconsin. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I've got plenty of 90s shirts. I
Mm-hmm.
open up this box, and at some point, I had cut all the logos off the t shirts to make a quilt,
Oh.
which I never did. And so
Mm-hmm.
now I just have a box of t shirt logos.
Oh, like just the centers?
That's right. So I have
Oh,
the super
funny.
tones, a very beautiful super tones
Yeah.
logo that I was gonna send to some, one of these quilt making things.
Oh,
I
you
never did.
weren't gonna make it.
No, 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 no. I wasn't gonna
Okay.
make it. I
I was
think
like, I don't
Paula, my
remember you.
sister, does make them, and so at some point I was gonna send them to her. It was all these, best laid plans, whatever. So I
Right, right, right.
might have the logo of that T-shirt, but I don't think I do have that tech shirt anymore.
Okay. Let me look if I have the season one shirt. I
Okay,
would
that would be
be
amazing.
unbelievably surprised if I don't have it, and surprised if I can find it though.
I've also thrown so many things out that I shouldn't
Yep.
have. What I do remember about those shirts were they were big.
Yeah, they were thick, or they were I don't know, like yeah, like big shirts. Like we wore something underneath them, right?
Yes, we wore.
I think it
I
was
really
like
hope we get there and talk about that in season one episode because we did wear something underneath these shirts.
yeah, that's
All
hilarious.
right, dude, how has your week been?
Dude, so I'm just so happy to be out here in
Mm,
Oregon again. It's like you know that place we go to in Blue Ridge called God's Pocket?
mm.
It's like a cabin that we go to once a year,
Your
sometimes twice a
family
year.
does.
Yeah, our
Yeah.
family.
Hmm.
And this is kind of like that. We've been calling it God's Pocket 2.0. It's
Okay.
just always a place where I get a lot of reflection time,
Hmm.
a lot of, you know, what is life? You know what I mean? Like,
Yep, totally.
what am I doing? And then I'm listening to old Gomers,
Hmm.
preparing to talk, this recording session today.
Yep.
Uh, it's rhythms that now I've done for 6 years, so this has become a real like part of the trellis.
Yep.
Um, so it's kind of cool because like you can come back and be like, last year, I only came here for 3 days and I don't think I ran at all.
Oh,
And I've
okay.
already run like 3 times as much as that. Although what's 0 times 3?
Infinity.
Yeah, so infinity. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Infinity
like we
times
were
more.
we were doing the prime number. Lily and I were watching Contact
Okay. Yep.
because I'm like, we love watching Interstellar. So I'm like, okay, we got to watch Contact now.
Hmm.
Another daddy daughter like sci-fi fall movie
Yep.
talking about the prime numbers, right? And
Hmm.
one isn't a prime number, but two is.
One isn't a prime number?
Dude, look it up. We were talking about this because one, so a prime number is only divisible by itself and one.
Right.
Uh, so we were like, well, isn't one a prime number? But one is
Says no.
both divisible by itself and one, but not both at the same time or something.
It says a prime number is a natural number greater than one
Oh,
that
well,
has
there you go.
exactly two distinct positive divisors, one in itself. So it's greater. It's not greater than one. Wait a minute. Yeah. So it's not a prime number. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So prime number, I've run way more than that. Did an did a 5K yesterday
Okay. Awesome.
through Sun River.
Yeah.
Actually, we're going to talk about run, walk, run. I think a little bit.
Yes.
Actually, maybe do you want to talk about that here?
That was the plan. Let's do it right now. Let's
Okay.
so we got a message. This is rare, very rare for me. We got a message from somebody who asked us. They were looking at the training schedule that we have, and I'm looking at it also right now.
Yep.
And there's no indication there on whether it's okay or whether we are going to do run, walk, run
Mm-hmm.
during our training and or during the race.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a great question, and I do think it's important to answer. I think you responded too, and I just can't find
I
who did
did.
it.
I
So
wrote.
I'm
We had.
sorry,
Yeah.
everyone.
Now I can't. So I'm off of Instagram for August.
Okay.
That was part of my like. I'm here, and it's
Mm,
like I need to reduce distractions, reduce all
yeah.
the things.
Yep.
Um, But for sure, as of now, well, actually, for sure, we're going to probably be doing run, walk, run. But as of now in my training, I'm 100% doing run, walk, run. I'm doing 2-to-1 splits.
Yep.
So yesterday, let's see if I can find my run.
So you run to walk one.
Run 2, walk 1. Remember we
Okay.
made our
Two
little
minutes.
our little I don't even know how to find old runs in Runkeeper, dude. Such an idiot, dude.
That's fine. We can work on it later.
Been using this thing for like years and years, and oh, there's my old run, or there's my run from yesterday. Yeah, so splits, that's actually pretty fun.
Oh yeah, it's great once you
Interesting.
can
So
find it.
I did not negative splitting, I did positive splitting. So meaning like my pace got slower.
Okay.
And I think that's just because I'm still beginning in the training,
Yeah,
or at the beginning of really in earnest coming back to running regularly,
for sure.
which feels amazing, dude. I mean,
Okay.
I am not good at it. It's not comfortable at all. It hurts. But man, like I am sticking to the motion is lotion
Hmm.
like glue, man.
Okay.
I love that
Like
phrase that your
lotion.
mom, what's that? Oh, like,
Like
no, not
lotion.
like lotion. Oh,
Oh
wait.
no, then you'd slide
No.
right off.
I'm sticking it to it like glue,
Uh-huh.
but it's making my body feel more free and loose. And
Yeah.
uh, so, like, I mean, I don't know, like, for other of our middle-aged friends in their 40s, let's say, when I
Mm-hmm.
wake up, man, my body's just like, it's not like 29-year-old Anthony listening to the podcast, even though we already were joking about getting old.
Yeah, I know. We talk about getting old then. It's like a Star Trek 2 situation.
Yep, cracks me up, dude.
Uh-huh.
Um, but when I wake up, I'm just like, I never wake up like, oh man, I feel just so rested and refreshed.
Yeah.
I do feel rested and refreshed actually in like the mind often, but the body's just like, you stand up and you're like, oh, ow, right?
Right. Yeah, and so then you have a choice. Are you going to stay stagnant all day and feel
Mm-hmm.
like that the whole time, or are you going to embrace that lotion, which is
Mm-hmm.
motion?
Yep.
Yeah.
And man, I'm like, I'm so into it, so into the regular rhythm, getting into the regular rhythm again, which feels
Yeah.
awesome. But the run, walk, run technique is absolutely crucial for me at this point.
Right. Yep. In the last in that season 1 episode, episode 3, you had told this story about how you just slowed down and you ended
Yep.
up running for an hour by accident.
Yep.
And I think that the run, walk, run for me
Mm-hmm.
just helps me go farther in a very similar way.
Yep.
And I think we should commit now to run, walk, running on the race.
Okay, great.
We made a mistake, I think, when we ran our last half marathon in Atlanta by
Yeah.
not doing that.
Yep, you're right.
And the 3 half marathons I've run since then, I've run, walked, run, ran, walked, ran.
Yep.
Um, Way more purposefully, and my races have been I've finished faster and I've finished with fuel left in the tank.
That's great.
Where that Atlanta half marathon, we did not. I
I
was
know
like,
that.
let's go home.
Well, and and the thing is, we finished with our group, right? But or no,
Yeah.
like we didn't stick with that group, but then we ended up finishing with that group, and we would
Hmm.
have from the beginning if we would have run, walk, run, you know.
Because that group was, remember,
Yes.
the
Yep.
whatever time we wanted to end in, I can't remember, was run, walk, running together, and we were just like, we're gonna push through, and then we ended at the same exact time,
Yep. So I
feeling
think that
terrible.
Yep. So I think that's a great strategy. I'm going to do
Yeah,
that for the training. I've got that, custom training thing in Runkeeper, so that's what I've been using for that.
there is a
Um,
tutorial
yep.
that we filmed about that. It's on YouTube. Maybe I can put in the podcast notes here for this episode so you can see that. I think something that's fun to challenge yourself with run, walk, run is to make those running times longer when you start feeling fitter, right?
Yep.
So go to a 3-1, go to a 4-1, um, and you're still getting that great break of
Yes.
walking.
And also we've talked about this and maybe we can actually dial this in a little bit, and you and I are obviously going to be different,
Hmm.
but maybe we can dial this in a little bit of actually making the break shorter and the running part longer.
Right.
uh, you know, as we get closer to the race, or maybe like midway point, we could really talk about that.
Hmm.
I know I was shocked listening to that episode 3, dude, about the heart rate stuff,
Oh, yeah.
uh, because what I've been noticing still, and I forgot that we talked about it, dude, that early. Plus, I was 29, okay, and
Uh-huh.
like 25 pounds lighter than I am right now.
Right. Sure.
um, was like, um, that my heart rate was like screaming even then. And because I've been noticing my heart rate is doing the same now. Like if I'm running even a 12-minute mile, dude, my heart rate is in the 180s, 190s
Yeah.
all the time.
Mm.
And so like I've been talking to the Aaron no, Mr. Aaron.
Mr. Aaron. Yep.
And for the last maybe year, he's been doing this zone 2 training.
Yep. I've heard of that.
Uh, yep. And so like he stopped looking at pace and just start looking at zone 2. And I was just trying to do the calculations earlier, and I totally did them wrong because like the
Did you
way
like
I did.
Google what should my heart rate be or something?
Well, it had like a calculation, right? Like, what am I in calculus or something? Um, but it was like a certain number of time minus your age, and then you multiply it. Okay. And so
Okay.
like I did the calculation, and it was like my zone 2 was supposed to be like 104 to 120. I'm pretty sure that is not true because I can't even like
Yeah.
my resting heart rate is like 90.
Okay. Right.
So I 100% clearly did those calculations wrong, and we did it right before the podcast. So
Uh-huh.
we'll report back, but that is certainly not my zone 2.
Okay.
And if it is, um, then I can't run anymore. Like I
Well,
can't do this.
so my when I'm running and my average pace is 10-minute
Yep.
miles. I'm in the high 170s when I'm
Okay.
pushing that hard. Um, so we'll come back. How about next episode? We'll come back and talk in the week in review about what it should be.
Yeah.
Uh, and then we can talk about what it is. Heart rate stuff is super interesting to me.
It is, and
Resting
I
heart rate,
actually,
exercising heart rate. I like that stuff. I just wish I knew more about it.
yeah, me too. I just liked how in the first season episode we hadn't yet started the thing of like we're not doctors. Please don't listen to any of this advice because I said like your heart rate should be X and you should aim for this, and I was just talking out of my bootay.
Well,
So
talking out of our bouteilles, that hasn't necessarily changed. It's just so
right,
interesting how we're just kind of we're reaching for stuff, and we
yep.
don't even know how long the half marathon is yet, and we're
Yeah,
already talking about what our heart rate should or shouldn't be.
yeah.
Um,
I just liked how in that when I reduced down to 4.5,
mhm.
my heart rate was low. That was zone 2 15 years before we knew what zone 2 was, dude.
I'm not even quite sure what it is right now. So
Yeah, you're
this
right.
is this is the kind of thing that I am interested in it,
Yep.
and I feel like 17 years in, I should know, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to doing a little bit more research on heart rate stuff.
Great.
Okay, dude. I think we should head over to the core because I actually have a run, walk, run analogy for having a good afternoon. You ready for
Love it.
this?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
All right. All right, let's clap. 1, 2, 3, clap.
Clap. 1, 2, 3, clap.
Clap. Hold on, I need a La Croix. Hold on.
Okay, great.
All right, sorry about that.
Okay. Does it help you to know that we're already 3 minutes over when we get to week in review in the edit? You know what I mean? Like to think, okay, well then I wonder if maybe I cut 3 minutes. I don't know. That
Maybe.
feels helpful to me when I'm editing. Like, okay, even at the beginning, I'm thinking about stuff to trim. I don't know. Maybe it
Yeah.
is, maybe it isn't.
I think we just edit differently, dude.
Okay.
Like that I have a harder time doing that. You're way better at that.
If it's not helpful, it's not helpful.
Also, we have like little things here. I'm more thinking about it live than in the edit. Like
Oh.
I want to steal from our time now.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
make this 27 minutes long
Okay.
and make my life giving shorter or something.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, so
Got
we're
it.
at exactly 30 right now, dude. So let's aim for 60 and then
Yep.
I'll cut a few minutes.
Perfect. Okay,
Okay.
great.
All right. Okay, sure. Here we go. All right. Hey, how's it going over there in the core.
All right, here we are on the core. Have a good afternoon. Like I mentioned before, final episode of our Truman series.
Mm-hmm.
Season 12, episode 10, have a good morning. Season
Great.
12, episode 24, have a good evening.
Okay.
Then episode 36 of that same season, have a good night. We skipped, have a good afternoon. Just skipped it.
Well, okay. My thought on this one, dude,
Uh-huh.
is this is something that is not as popular as like your morning routine or your evening routine
Yes.
to talk about.
Yep.
It's not talked about nearly as much.
Mm-mm.
I mean, everybody talks about like a bedtime routine or your wake up routine or
Oh,
habit
yeah.
stacking, right?
Yep.
But then I feel like some of those habits get stuck in the afternoon. They call it the afternoon slump or the
Mm-hmm.
noonday devil
Ooh.
acedia. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
or there's just that I don't know. There's for me, I actually think this one is one that I struggle with more than I think,
Yep.
and I have fewer strategies, to deal with it. I actually need help. This episode, partially, dude, I need help.
I mean, you took the words right out of my mouth. Everything you said.
Okay.
I think it's just less intuitive
Uh-huh.
and there's less out there about it.
Mm-hmm.
How many freaking blogs and
Uh-huh.
AI generated tips lists
Yeah.
about having a morning routine and getting good sleep, right?
Yep.
Those
Totally.
were I felt like those are things I thought about a lot even and were out there a lot for those episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So here's something interesting about this. We had Lindsay do a survey about your favorite time of day, and we put
Mm-hmm.
the four Truman things on it, right? Morning,
Right.
afternoon, evening, good night. 6% said afternoon is their favorite time of day
Hmm.
in that
Wow.
poll. And it
Mm-hmm.
was lots of people responded. 6% said afternoon, the lowest.
Well, think about, everybody says like, are you a morning person or are you a night owl?
Yep.
Right? Nobody says afternoon is where I kill it, dude.
I totally agree. So I spoke at the staff conference last week.
Yep.
And I sometimes we play this game with students called either or, where we say that
Uh-huh.
wall is one thing and that wall is another thing. Go to whichever wall you are and
Okay.
talk about that with students. It's like a get to know you icebreaker. So we'll do like Mac or PC
Right.
or like Marvel or DC,
Oh
Coke or
yeah.
Pepsi, stuff like that.
Yep, yep.
Um, so I did this thing where I was like, I live in the gray. And so I want you to line up like on a spectrum of what you like or
Interesting.
who
I
you are.
like
So I
that.
did that wall is introvert and that wall is extrovert. Where do you
Uh-huh.
lie on the spectrum?
Wow.
And you can talk about it with people and figure out where you are. One of them was morning person or night person.
Mm.
And there were masses of people on either side and it was completely empty in the middle.
Hmm.
People just don't like the afternoon or don't maybe like you were saying they don't think about how to have a better afternoon.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, it's just not even really in the conversation. It's
Right.
actually funny that if we did that, Aaron would be on one wall and I'd be on the other wall.
That's
And
funny.
the 22 years we've been married, we've been trying to figure out how to like
How to meet in
bridge
the middle.
bridge that gap. Although I have
Yeah.
become way more the morning person than
Right.
she has become the night person in
Mm-hmm.
that particular compromise in our marriage, right?
Right. And we've talked about how that shifts in your life, morning to evening to morning. I think we
Yep.
were talking about mostly where everybody's a night person in college or when you're a young adult. And you got to start maybe to learn how to be more of a morning person.
Right.
Um, what I guess maybe when I say afternoon, what time do you think about?
Mm, interesting.
Or maybe when
Huh.
we're talking about this topic
Yeah.
and we're talking
I
about that's the kind of the least liked, the least talked about time of day.
yeah, I think like post lunch,
Mm-hmm.
uh man, I'm even remembering although I just had a triggered memory of
Mm-hmm.
in back in my old job in the Florida Orchestra. uh, we would once or twice a year, this like this board members group or something like that, or orchestra boosters, like would make us a meal and
Okay.
we'd eat it at lunch.
Uh-huh.
And like that afternoon rehearsal was like the worst rehearsal of
Oh
the
man.
year.
I hate afternoon sessions in
Yep.
conferences, afternoon tracks, afternoon classes when we were in college
Yep. Yep.
were the worst. I mean, so I think eating lunch is one of the issues, right? Because then your body's working hard to digest whatever heavy
Yep.
crap you've eaten for lunch. And
Dude, I
so
know.
all of your energy goes into that or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're like there's blood sugar spike and then
Hmm.
tanks, right? Or whatever. Or
Yep.
there's all the blood goes to your gut to like digest.
Hmm.
Um, that's going to be in my practical tip a little bit later.
Okay.
But I remember like everybody like it's not like we played bad because
Mm.
you know you're professionals, you can like push through,
Yeah.
but you're just so just lethargic and
Oh
tired.
yeah.
That's that's actually different though because we're still being productive. That
But that's life. You have to be productive in those
no,
afternoon
I know, but the
times.
thing is for maybe for people that work at home or for people that have different sorts of
Mm-hmm.
deadlines
Yeah.
or like you and I talk about we don't always have tasks that are just done
Yep. Yeah.
and like that's like how I live my life a lot
Me
is
too.
just long, right like long arc tasks that
Yep.
are never done and so the
Mm-hmm.
afternoon I can't remember what book it was either Alan Fadling or Ruth Haley Barton or something like that that
Mm-hmm.
talked about acedia the noonday devil.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was in the monks. They would go into their tents and just be depressed. And it was
Well,
super hot.
or sleep,
Or,
right? Like
yeah,
sleep it away. I don't know. So I mean, I'm thinking about like the 2 p.m.
yeah.
more like 2 b.m. That's how I feel about 2 p.m. It's poopy. What about or like the 3 p.m. 4 p.m.
You're saying these numbers, these times, and I don't like any of these times.
More like
I don't.
snore p.m. is 4 p.m. because I'm
Yeah,
so tired at that time of the
Borophyll,
day.
right?
More like bore p.m.
Bor.
So like circadian rhythms dip,
Yep.
right? The physical and cognitive fatigue sets in for me. We have been talking every single episode, I feel, about the weights that we feel
Yep.
in middle age. Those feel heavier in the
Yeah, and
afternoon.
as I'm diving into this ADD stuff, dude,
Mm,
like the idea of the multitude of tasks
yeah.
and the inability to do any of them because they all look so gigantic.
Yep.
It's the noonday um, slump. It like is a crushing, depressing thing for me on a regular basis.
I feel like it's gotten worse in middle age.
Hmm.
I feel like okay, here comes my run walk run analogy, all right?
Okay, great.
When I was younger, I could run a half marathon
Yep.
the whole way through.
Mm-hmm.
Start running. I could run a marathon.
Yep.
I've run marathons when I was younger the whole way through. Run.
Y- Right.
And now in middle age, I have to run, walk, run.
Yep. Okay.
So I need to pay close attention to my pace and plan that second half of my race in particular
Mm,
that includes good breaks so that I can get to the end. And
yeah.
I feel like it's the same with, so in particular, I walk at water breaks.
Oh
In
yeah. Yep.
that's been my Gomer's tip before. When I
Mm-hmm.
hit a water break, I walk through it. That long table with all those teens giving you water.
Mm-hmm.
You're jealous of those teens and you wish you were a teen again. And I just walk the whole length of that table, and it's usually about a minute or more. Um,
Hmm.
I what my afternoon management has become is a very similar thing. I need to take a good look at my afternoons and figure out how I can make it through. And a lot of that has to do with I just don't have the capacity for the pace that I used to
Mm.
have.
Okay. Yeah,
And so I
that's a
need
good
to
analogy.
run, walk, run through my afternoon.
Hmm. Okay, so I asked AI.
Okay.
I said, "How can I win the afternoon?"
Oh, that's a pretty good question. Not how can I be healthy in the after, like, I like this win thing. Okay.
Yeah.
What did
Uh,
Chat GPT say to you? It probably first said, like, that is a great question.
Good job. I'm so glad that you have such an optimistic idea of,
This is the
winning.
thing. This is honestly, this is the thing that worries me most about AI going
Hmm.
forward. Can I just
Yeah.
do a quick AI aside? We are going to become people that think every single question we ask is amazing and great. What is the world going to be like when everybody's like, everything I say is amazing? AI told me so.
Huh,
Making
so
me
my
nervous, bro.
well, okay, so mine didn't say that.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I
Because
have
I
a
just
very, very nice relationship with AI right now.
mm,
Everything I ask, they're like, that is a surprisingly deep question.
wow, good job, Stephen.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
huh, well, I guess I was just in Safari on my phone and I just
Oh,
asked and
okay.
it did an AI overview. So maybe I wasn't actually talking to well, I wasn't
Chat
talking to
GPT is so encouraging about everything I ask. So
and
maybe it's probably different on the AI on Safari or
okay.
Google.
So it just said and this is to your run walk run point, dude.
Yeah.
I was um the afternoon often brings a dip in energy and focus, commonly known as the afternoon slump, but it is possible to overcome this and make the most of your afternoons. Here are some strategies. And it gives four strategies with four bullet points under each.
I know.
Every one is amazing.
Why even think about this podcast anymore? Let's just ask AI and read what it
No,
says.
dude.
It's
Um,
bulleted points.
yep, but one of the points.
Yeah.
So, and the kind of cool thing actually, dude, is it has a big one of the cool things actually, dude, is it has a bibliography at the end where it shows
Mm.
all the or all like the blogs and
It
health
cites its
websites.
sources. Yeah.
How does it do that so freaking fast? I don't get it, dude.
Well, I think I read somewhere that it's like we're actually using up the water on Earth way faster now because of AI and the servers that it takes to create these things. So that's
What?
another AI issue that I have.
Oh my gosh. And I'm right next to the Deschutes. Like I'm looking at the Deschutes River right now.
Next year it'll be
Big,
gone because of
beautiful.
AI.
Oh no. Okay, I'll report back 1 year from now. Um, but one of the things it said, now I'm just quoting it, okay?
Yeah.
It calls it the Pomodoro technique,
Oh, okay.
which
Not
sounds
heard of this.
Italian. Kind of
Yeah,
sounds
sure.
delicious. I don't know if it means make a nice pasta lunch and then take a rest, take a siesta.
Maybe that's why I was talking in an Italian accent before. Who knows?
Right.
Okay. All
Also,
right. What does
siesta
that mean? The
isn't Italian.
Pomodoro technique.
Okay, this method of working for 25 minutes and then taking a 5-minute break helps maintain focus and prevent burnout.
Bro, it's the run, walk, run.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, have you ever seen those? I mean, probably because of things I search, I get a regular ad either on YouTube or Instagram for those productivity
Mm,
timers.
mm-hmm. Yep.
It's like
I've
this
seen those.
little clicking wheel that looks so satisfying.
It's an analog type thing, right? And so
Yep.
it's keeping track of these rhythms that you set.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So maybe we need the Pomodoro like timer thingy.
When I do a day of meetings, I
Mm,
do 90 minutes on, 30 minutes off. So that
okay.
seems like I don't I can't do the percentages right now, but we're talking about like office work,
Mm-hmm.
the kind of work I do at home, right?
Yep.
If it's not conversation, just me, right? 25 to 5. That sounds like a cool run, walk, run.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm also wondering though, I mean, when we get to practical tips, I have an idea for this.
Okay.
Because sometimes I think maybe short bursts might be better for me. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
gonna go, I can't do this long of work, but I could do like 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
Um, like just because my work, our like all of our work is different.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people are doing spreadsheets and doing stuff like that. Sometimes people are talking.
Yeah.
I'm playing and read making and
Yep.
listening and being inspired and all that kind of stuff. And so sometimes it's just like, okay, finish one read. Just go finish a read.
Yeah.
Or, okay, go do this scale pattern for 5 minutes.
Yep.
Or let's nail one excerpt for a little while. Or let's prepare for next week's concerts. Or edit a podcast, right?
Oh yeah. Yep.
No, that doesn't take 5 minutes. Uh,
No, but it's still, I think you'll forgive me, Nation, if I keep doing the run, walk, run stuff.
mhm.
But just like I can finish a race faster if I do run, walk, run than if I
Yep.
just run the whole time, I get more done in my
Yep.
afternoon when I'm careful about my pace.
Yeah.
And so whether it's the Pomodoro effect or whether it's whatever timing, I mean, I need a break every hour.
Hmm.
So I take 15 every hour. If
Okay.
I'm just if I have a day if I have a day of office work.
Yep.
Um and then sometimes I'll take a longer break where I'll take a walk. Well, we'll get to practical stuff. I just
Yep.
feel like I need those afternoon breaks to metabolize my emotions that build up
Hmm.
and get heavy. I need to keep my emotional baseline steady, I wrote. I know
Yep.
these are just like the words as I was thinking about my afternoon, even yesterday and the day before, I kept thinking about these. Um, I am just carrying more as a middle-aged person, and
Yep.
a healthy afternoon with breaks, with better breaks, helps me carry that weight without collapsing.
Yeah, that's really good. I think um, applying some of these techniques
Mm-hmm.
is going to help that for me too, dude.
Okay.
Uh, 'Cause
So
I
maybe we
just,
should
yeah,
just jump to the practical techniques. Do you want to do that?
sure, dude.
Okay. I mean, I have some. You have the
Yep.
Pomodoro. I like that. And I think it's like maybe the minutes aren't quite right for me, but it's the thought that counts, right? Like I get it. Like I just can't go from right after eating some heavy lunch, 1 p.m. to 5
Yep.
straight. I I
Yeah.
I crash.
Yep. Well, it's the Galloway method of afternoon productivity,
Yep.
right?
It definitely is.
Which we just discovered thanks to AI.
Mm.
We've got the Subier, we've got the Passeggiata,
Passeggiata.
got the Pomodoro.
Uh-huh. I'm into this.
Dude, I love all these words. Um, yeah, so like in that noonday devil acedia,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I feel after a meal and in an afternoon where I have to be self motivated. So not like that afternoon where we finished that meal and then had to play a rehearsal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But like you have to be your own self motivator.
You have
Um,
4 hours, 5 hours of work ahead of you that you need to figure out how to do without anybody telling you
right.
to do it and watching if you're going to do it or
Yeah, dude. I
not.
mean,
Yeah.
it's my like baseline emotion is like listless,
Mm-hmm.
lacking energy, lacking enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Gosh, this sounds depressing. I'm just like confessing here, okay?
I don't think anybody is disagreeing with you right now.
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
It's
Um,
it's I just feel freaking tired
yup.
physically when
Yeah, for sure.
1:30, 2 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 snore
Y-
o'clock,
Poor,
right?
poor 30.
Bore 30.
Bore 30.
When
Um,
those times hit, I'm just physically and emotionally and mentally tired, I guess also. Yeah.
yep. So I
Listless, I like that
think,
too.
dude, I think first of all,
Mm-hmm.
so we talked about the heavy lunch. I think a good practical tip is actually a lighter lunch, dude.
I I love it. I don't have that down, but you're totally right. Lighter
Like
lunch is huge.
do a salad and some protein. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
all the way back to Clouser, right? Chicken and salad, chicken and salad, chicken and salad.
Yep.
Um, because if you have, I mean, dude, like just like let's have some chicken parmesan with
Mm.
pomodoro sauce. I don't know, that's not really a sauce.
Yum.
And like a glass of red wine. Okay, you are not gonna get anything done, dude. And if you do, it's like bloat, just like oh, I just feel horrible.
Yeah, totally.
Which maybe there's so like okay, so eat a lighter lunch, but then I'm actually shot to Europe, okay,
Mm.
where they do, dude, stuff shuts down,
Oh yeah,
right?
I know it.
So
A
they actually
siesta.
have
I mean,
the
in Spain they
lunch.
take a siesta.
Man,
They
dude.
take a nap, bro.
Yup.
Everybody takes a nap. I don't know this for sure. This is what I've heard,
Yeah, I
but
know
it's
what we're this is like so basic Midwesterners. Like in Europe, it's amazing. They eat big lunches and then take naps.
every single person on the continent takes a nap at the same time. That's what I heard.
Sounds like heaven, man.
Yeah, totally.
Uh, but this is like our Bible times or the Titanic, like
The
the
two
two.
things we know about the past: Bible times and Titanic sink.
So dumb.
Hmm.
Uh, but like, but that would be like the second one. And dude, I remember my dad crushing this when I was like a kid, maybe like middle school. I can
Yeah.
remember my dad taking power naps, dude.
Hmm.
Um, and I can remember my grandpa taking power naps. And
Do you ever do
so,
it?
see, I don't. I probably this summer I've taken it maybe like 3 times, which is again times zero. So infinite times more than my whole life, except when I was
Hmm.
like a baby.
Yeah.
And it like just last Sunday, I served in the morning at church
Hmm.
and we had some lunch. And Aaron was like, "Did you know you took a power nap?" Because I was laid out on our shag carpet in our blue room, like
Yeah.
on the floor, just like dead tired.
Yeah.
20 minutes later, I woke up like angels singing.
I think you're hitting on something there, which is the power nap can't be too long, or else you get
Oh,
that
yeah.
grog.
It
You know what I mean?
cannot be long, dude. And I know, I remember my dad went to like a seminar,
Mm.
like 7 Habits of Highly Effective People.
Yep.
Who was that that did that?
Stephen, I
Stephen
can't
Covey.
remember. Yep. Yep.
And he started, maybe he had already, but I just remember him doing that,
Hmm.
saying it can't be more than 15 or 20 minutes.
Yep.
I mean, there is the caffeine nap that we used to do in college, though, which was like you have a coffee, you take a power
And
nap,
then you
and then
take a
it's
nap.
like
Yep.
unbelievable.
Yeah. But that won't work for us anymore because we have a noon cutoff for caffeine.
I know. Well,
Um,
so there's a maybe. Here's how Erin fights it because she gets it real bad,
yeah.
but she has an afternoon cup of coffee.
And I think that does work for some people. So I take a cortisol pill, which is
Cortisol,
like the opposite of cortisol is um the hormone that's opposite of whatever it is at night. No, I can't remember it.
melatonin.
Right. So cortisol is like melatonin during the day. So at
Interesting.
1 p.m. I take a cortisol pill.
We're not doctors, right?
Nah, but that's not, you can take it's like over the counter.
I'm-
It's not medicine. I just want to clarify that. You're right, we're not doctors. Don't I it's just like this it's the same advice we gave for going to sleep and taking melatonin, right?
mhm,
It's pretty safe. It's a different thing than caffeine. It actually helps
right.
me a lot. It kind of all these things that I've done, I don't know quite which one is the silver bullet,
Hmm.
but power napping is one. I have that written down.
So do you do that?
I do probably 3 times a week.
Wow,
I take a 20-minute nap. I'm like, I
man.
cannot go. I cannot keep going unless I do this. And it's the same thing as you described. When I wake up, I'm like, boom,
How
I'm
do we
ready.
how can people, I mean, there was a whole episode of Seinfeld about George building a bed into his desk, like under the
Yeah, yeah.
desk.
I
Like,
know
how
I'm
do
I know
people
I'm lucky because I'm mostly working at home. So
yeah.
I go out to the couch, take a power nap.
Oh
I know
man.
exactly the position I need to be in to fall asleep real quick.
Heaven.
And if I don't, I've laid
Like
down
laid down.
with my eyes closed for 20 minutes and it still helps.
Dude, yes. You could do that in your car, right? Not while
Yeah.
driving. Maybe in a parking garage, shaded, hopefully. Uh,
Or
but
make a bed under your desk
or
like
make a
George
bed.
did
Yep.
if you need to.
Yep. But it's yeah, even I have found that same thing. I've actually found that even on nights where I've had um insomnia, but
Hmm.
even that I've laid down in a dark room for many, many hours, it still was better than if I had, not done that.
Yeah.
I think 20 minutes even just laying, even if you don't fall asleep, is huge.
I think even sitting in your chair, closing your eyes,
Mm,
and breathing.
yeah.
So sometimes if I'm somewhere else, not at home, or I'm on campus or whatever, 10 minutes of quiet breathing and meditation. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I do the examine,
Yep.
which is a spiritual meditation practice in the middle of your day where you thank
Mm-hmm.
God for what's happened so far.
Mm-hmm.
You consider the rest of your day.
Yeah.
And, and those are the kinds of things. So I don't want to just say take better breaks, right?
Right.
But those are the kinds of things I do in the break. I take a power nap, or I meditate, do the examine. Sometimes I will take a short walk.
Yep. I was gonna say that, like, get outside, change your surroundings,
Yep,
move your
definitely.
body.
Yep.
It's the eyes up and out thing that we talk about. Like, you become myopic because you're staring, the walls start creeping in.
Oh yeah.
All
It
that
is
stuff
not
can
good to
really
stare
help.
at your screen for more than an hour, right?
Oh
It's
boy.
just
Okay.
not good for you.
Let's add to that real quick because we say it all the time. We harp on this all the time.
Hmm.
We think a break is going to Instagram.
Ugh.
No, but you know what I mean? You're like, I've got a
Yes,
minute,
I know.
I've got 5 minutes. And then 20 minutes went by, you're less rested,
Wasted time.
wasted.
Just
Yep.
stolen time where
Yep.
you could be there's so many better things you can do than get caught up in the doom reel scrolling, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Who cares? Do something better than that. Not restful, right?
Yep.
To me, it's not. I don't think it is to you restful. That's not
Nope.
a break.
Sometimes checking to see what people like checking in on people is cool.
Yeah.
But so,
Yep.
like, do the thing of you've got your screen limit time,
Hmm.
put the 5 minute timer on there and be like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna check what people are up to for 5 minutes
That's
or
great. I
something
like
like
that.
that.
If you have a 20-minute break, keep it to 5 minutes where you're on your phone.
Mm,
I
it's
like
good.
that.
It's the
Um,
reverse Pomodoro.
I was just gonna say, but I couldn't remember the word for it. I'll have a little snack, but
Mm.
again, it usually I go for high protein, high fiber, and I gotta hydrate.
Yeah, hydrate. Oh yeah, and hydrating. Remember all the way back to my orientation at the Juilliard school, they said
Uh-huh.
hydrate like crazy because it's gonna make you take breaks.
Oh, I like that.
So they were
Ooh,
like,
that's
if
good.
you hydrate, not only is it good for your body,
Mm-hmm.
but it also will force you about every hour to take a break because you got to use the restroom.
Yep. I think that we have come to some sort of place in society where like not doing work and taking a break is seen as laziness or
Mm,
something. Has that
mm-hmm.
always been? Probably has always been.
No, but that's we have a family member that lives across the pond,
Mm-hmm.
and Americans are seen as overworkers,
Yep.
as like we don't take our
Mm-hmm.
vacation time, right? We don't take our breaks. We're
Yeah.
in early and we leave late. That is for sure an American value, dude.
Oh yeah. Definitely. And I think at my
Not that
age,
Europeans don't work hard. I'm just saying they're like, you guys don't also enjoy and rest and take breaks and
I kind of like that you have heard now a something that Europeans say about all of us.
I know, just so broad, dude. But actually, that is pretty. I don't know. I've talked to a lot of Europeans, and they have said that on a regular basis, dude.
One of my favorite questions to ask this summer when we were in London and in Scotland was, what do you think when you think of Americans?
Oh boy.
Number one,
Uh huh.
fat.
Ah. Okay. Wow.
That's the first thing everyone said.
Wow.
And the second one was overworked they overwork.
Okay.
So, I mean, we need to take better breaks, I think. And so, right, morning is easy to talk about, evening is easy to talk about, night is easy to talk about. I feel like what we don't talk about well in afternoons is taking those healthy breaks
Yep.
so that you can actually go into your evening and night healthy. Remember we were talking about like reverse engineering our morning. We had
Mm-hmm.
to think about our night, and to have a good night, we had to think about our evening. And
Yep.
then it's just like where's the start of it? I don't know, but thinking about your afternoon has to be in there.
Sure. Dude, I have one more quick tip, which
Please.
is I wrote down save a frog for the afternoon.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Um,
Which doesn't
so
quite work with Mark Twain's thing because he says to eat the frog first.
eat the frog
But you're
first,
saying, Mark Twain, I'm going to save one for the afternoon.
save one of these, but plan it. So
Yeah,
remember I was saying with
gotta be.
frogs, you either eat them, you plan them, or you toss them.
Mm-hmm.
So plan a frog, meaning something that is, productive, that is maybe weighing you down. Plan
Yep.
that for the afternoon. So like for example, Myers, Rose, and Richard, love you. I'm staying at their house. They come here tomorrow. I've been here for 5, 6 days, right?
Okay.
I'm fixing to clean this place up this afternoon.
Okay. Yeah.
So I have already laundry in the thing. I have
Mm-hmm.
dishwasher dishes in the dishwasher, but I'm going to spend some time. And for me, what happens is that actually fights the tons of things on the to-do list,
Yeah.
and and then what happens is that I don't do any of them, and I doom scroll. If I
Yep.
save a frog or plan a frog for the afternoon, that actually does the reverse effect where then I eat another one, and then I eat
Okay.
another one, and maybe I'll go for a run, maybe I'll
Yeah.
go plan something or eat a relational woe, or
Yum.
practice forgiveness, right? Like we talked about in the last episode. Make,
Yeah. Why don't
I
you
don't know.
forgive someone during the afternoon? That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
do the
Can,
exam and read a book.
yeah. Can I just, you're reminding me of something that I hadn't thought of before, which is I am more productive in like sitting down things in the morning. And so sometimes I need to plan something that's more active in the afternoon, like you're talking about cleaning the
Ah,
house.
uh-huh.
That feels like exactly a frog that I would save for the afternoon because I'm actually up walking around.
That's good. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
And it feels good. And
It
if it
does
feels
feel
good, do
good.
it.
It's got to be good if it feels good.
Do that, Pomodoro.
Um, can I just do one, sneak in one more,
Yep.
which is I need to separate my afternoon from my evening.
Okay. So how do you do that?
I'll show you right now. I think we talked about it before. Take this thing and
Oh
I
yeah.
close it.
I know that's pretty awesome.
And then I say to Google, let's see if it works. Hey, Google, shut the office lights off.
Mm,
And I walk out of my office and I close the door. One of my favorite parts of the day.
yeah, that is so liturgical, bro.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I just need those physical things to say my afternoon is over and I'm moving into my evening, which is a very different kind of life.
Yep.
I just
That's pretty
enjoy
cool.
both times of
Yep.
day way more when I do that.
Love it.
All right, dude. That's a lot of stuff, but I hope it's helpful. Have a good afternoon. Should we close and talk about what's giving us life this week?
Let's do it.
Hey,
All right,
Google,
great.
turn the office lights on.
You're not ready for the afternoon yet, dude.
No, I have a lot of afternoon left. Do not
It's
shut those lights off.
it's still yeah, it's like triggering, dude. It's like you're ready to start the evening already.
Hold on, I gotta open my habit journal back up, or I'm screwed. All
He's
right,
all messed up. All right,
let's
let's
stop.
clap. 1, 2, 3, clap.
Clap. 1, 2, 3, clap.
Clap.
All right, here we are, and what's giving us life this week? We always like to end on a high. Can
Yep.
I read this text straight to
Sure.
you? I've got it in front of me.
Great.
Okay,
Nice.
you said, we're talking all about how you went to this amazing concert.
Yep.
Then you
Coldplay.
wrote, I have a very short Gomer's tip, in parentheses, going to a concert related. If we
Ah.
could do that quick section. And I write, Could you mention it if you do the concert as your What's Giving Me Life? Would that work? See this kind tone? Then
Dude,
we
that
wouldn't
was
have to add a segment. I was thinking I have tips I will add in the week in review and giving me life in the future as well. Tips are just too hard to give up. Ha ha. And then you wrote, great.
I was like so bad, dude.
Why? That's the nicest text ever.
No, actually,
I'm just like, we can't if we keep adding segments,
oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
this podcast is going to be 2 hours. So
Oh,
I was just
100%.
trying to problem solve and make sure you get to say your tip in the segment we already have.
Yep.
My
Actually,
apologies, Anthony. My apologies, Nation.
oh yeah, no, so mad was not the right. I was just like, I just want to add a tip. And you're like, well, can you put it there?
You can do whatever you want. Who cares?
I'm sorry, dude.
Can I just tell
Oh,
you what's giving me
jeez.
life this week? And then we'll
Yeah,
get to your giving me life and tip. We could even
perfect.
do a jingle if you want.
Oh man.
Um, my what's giving me life this week is 4 cars in the driveway.
I love that.
So Noah's in between homes right now. He's moved out of his apartment in Phoenix. He goes to DC in a week. By the time y'all hear this, he'll be on his way to grad
Wow.
school. So he has moved back into his old room for 2 weeks here at the homestead. And Jack said, "Well, I'll just come home for 2 weeks if
Oh
Noah's
my
home."
gosh, bro.
So we now have both boys at home. And I say that in quotes. They're both working. We're even though yesterday, so Jack puts his scrubs on. He goes, he's a vet tech. It's so,
Yep,
I mean, I know he is technically grown up, but it's just kind of like, wow, he's grown up.
that's
Yesterday
cool.
he shadowed a horse vet. And so he goes out and is like, he's got cowboy boots. He's got these amazing, he looks so cool when he goes
Mm-hmm.
out to work with horses. And I got to make him a lunch.
Aw.
And it was just like, just savoring it. Four
Mm.
cars in the driveway. Everybody's got their car here.
Hmm.
It looks crowded. Sometimes, if the girlfriends are here, we've got 6 cars in the driveway.
Oh man.
And it just makes my heart sing. I am
Ugh.
fully embracing having adult kids and savoring what I can.
Oh
Um,
man, I love that.
Savoring every part of it, but 4 cars in the driveway is pretty sweet.
Mm, that rules.
Okay, what's giving you life this week?
Okay, dude. So I follow up to Short Summer, Gomer's Tip, bonus, all that stuff. We
Mm,
went to Coldplay in Nashville, me and Aaron, a
wow,
little anniversary trip.
amazing.
So fun. They sound so incredible.
Mm,
It's just like one of the best concerts. I'm wearing my Sphere, U2 Sphere
yeah.
shirt. You've got your U2 Sphere poster in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
And my
I
Cory
mean,
Wong, which is the best concert I've ever been to for sure.
oh yeah.
Well,
Mm.
Coldplay. This was an outdoor venue, right? I mean,
Oh,
a football stadium.
60,000 people.
Wow.
It was incredible. You know, Nashville is in the background, the
Mm,
city, the sunset. I mean, it
mm.
was absolutely stunning, gorgeous. But it was 90 plus degrees and
Ooh.
so jam packed, dude.
Uh-huh.
So my Gomer's tip, continuing on the short summer, praise be to the Lord God Almighty that He put it into my heart to
Aha.
wear shorts because you're going to a rock concert, you want to look cool. So many people were like dressed so cool,
Yes.
and I was like, we dressed cool.
You
Okay.
dressed you dressed for the hot weather. So this
Yep.
is a short. I'm sorry, this is a short summer
Yeah,
tip.
dude. I didn't communicate that right. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, let's kiss and make up. We're not mad at each other, nation.
Not at all, dude. Um,
You can do whatever you freaking want on this podcast. I don't care. We're just giving some kind advice.
we're trying so hard to make it tight.
Yes.
Um, And yeah, so anyways, I'm just so glad that because it was so hot. I kept going down to the thing and getting more water bottles. And like I
Uh-huh.
would put these it's all metal now, right? Like all water is now in aluminum cans.
Yeah, like a liquid
You don't
death or something like that.
Yeah, except it
Uh-huh.
was I can't remember the brand. It wasn't that.
Okay.
Um
I know what
anyways,
you're talking about though now. It's like soda cans, but it's water inside.
yep, which form factor is weird, but I
I
kind of
agree.
love it.
I you know, The couple times I've tried it, I've loved it. Having water in a can.
You think it's going to be bubbly, but it's not. But then it's kind of like cool. I don't know.
It is cool, and especially if it's ice cold and you're
Yeah.
at a Coldplay concert in your
Right.
shorts and it's 90 degrees out.
Yep.
You'll take what you can get, and that sounds great. Now, how much were those cans of water? Like
Oh,
$12 a
yeah, they're
piece.
probably so expensive, dude. But I was taking those cans of water and like putting them
Uh-huh.
on our
Oh my
necks. Like I
gosh.
would just, you know what I mean? And like people have those fans. Have you seen
Uh-huh.
those neck fan
I see a
thingies?
lot of them at Disney, those neck fans.
Yep. It
Mm-hmm.
is amazing how much putting a cold like can of water sounds so weird to say, but like
Yeah,
on your neck, how much it cools you down. So I kind
it's
of am
great.
interested in that fan, dude.
Yeah. Maybe that could be a future. Put that on your future Gomer's favorite things 2025 list. A
Yeah.
fan.
The girls really want them, actually.
Okay. Sounds
So,
great. You should get them.
hmm.
It was that hot even when the sun was down?
Yeah, and there's so many
Whoa.
people there.
You're right. Yeah. Wow.
So,
Okay. Another tip to wear shorts, nation.
wear shorts to your concert. Who cares? I mean, not if you're going to the Vienna State Opera or something like that. But
No.
if you're going to Coldplay at a 90-degree concert, yeah.
Yeah. Don't be like Chad, who I saw one time. I think we were seeing was it like concert in the, what, oh, Shakespeare in the, remember
In the
that
park?
Shakespeare place where we would
Oh,
go?
yeah, it's Spring Green.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
I think he went to that show with shorts and an orange sweatshirt and actually got down on the ground, put his head on the chair and fell asleep. Is that where
Yeah.
he did that?
No, dude, that was the Vienna State Opera that he did that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, no
Well,
shorts though, but he did have a pink Columbia jacket or something. And he laid down, kneeled in front of his seat, and took a long nap.
okay, you did a Gomer sip. Can I do a Gomer sip I've been holding on to
Great,
for real
dude.
quick?
Great.
So, so we are truly now on the same plane. Okay,
Yep.
this Gomer's tip only works if you menstruate or live with someone who does.
Okay.
Okay, I have certain monthly tasks
Hmm.
that I always forget to do.
Okay.
We put some flea stuff on the back of Chewy. We have to do that every month. I have to
Yep.
charge our ring our ring doorbell
Oh,
because it's not connected to the electricity for some
okay.
reason.
Well, that's
I
weird.
have to do that every month, and I was like, wait a minute, I'll just do that on a monthly cycle,
Mm.
synced up to Jessica.
Mm-hmm.
And so whenever it's that time of the month, I do all these monthly tests. So there's your Gomer's tip. If you have
There you
monthly
go.
tests and you menstruate or live with someone who does, just let that be that's my time of the month.
Monthly, just get all the monthly stuff done. Like, yeah, we've been working on this task list, dude, that's like daily,
Mm-hmm.
weekly, monthly, quarterly, biannually, annually.
Yep. Well, those monthly tasks, I know how you're going to be able to remember them now.
Great.
All right, Nation, we want to hear what you think about all this stuff. We do want, because that afternoon thing was very clearly the least favorite of our
Uh-huh.
listeners. We're wondering if this helped. Thank you so much, by the way, for all of the feedback we've gotten from the Let Go of Grudges, our most talked about episode in a long time. So keep that feedback coming. We love it. The best place to do that. Go to any of our socials. We're at Two Gomers there. You can find our link tree on our Instagram bio. It's a portal further into the Gomerverse. You can find our training plan there. You can call us on the Gomer phone. That number is.
608-622-7669. That's 608 NBA Pony.
Please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe or follow us on all those podcast apps. We think season 13 is the perfect place for people to start because of how we're integrating the season one episodes. We have so many people to thank: Davis for our music, Jason and Eric for our graphics, Adam, our webmaster, Lindsay, our social media maestro. And thanks especially to our Gomertrons who subscribe to that second podcast, the bonus disc, on Patreon. Not only home to Perfect Movie, where we just covered Jaws last Tuesday, and we'll review the new. Never mind. Let me say that again. Where we just covered Jaws last Tuesday, and this next coming Tuesday is Perfect Cracker 3, Perfect Chip 2, Perfect Cookie. Also, extra episodes, drafts, brackets, field recordings, food battles, up to 4 episodes per month, and video, depending on the level at which you subscribe. That's all at patreon.com/twogomers. We welcome your support and we thank you.
Sweet, dude. Well, are we gonna start winning the afternoon, dude? Making AI proud of us?
We're gonna beat it to the ground. We're gonna win.
Just
Oh,
do it, dude.
uh, I was thinking about a closing quote actually,
Okay.
and I was thinking about I took an F. Scott Fitzgerald class in
Oh
college.
yeah. Was it in the afternoon? Just kidding.
I think it was. And I was just remembering how he describes times of day. I
Mm-hmm.
think it was a 2 o'clock class. Ugh.
Ugh.
Oh no. Um, and he does a lot of writing about that sort of thing. He's very descriptive, and so I was searching for afternoon stuff. And I like this one from Gatsby. He says the lights grow brighter as the earth lurches away from the sun. He's talking about looking out at his neighbor's
Uh-huh.
house and the lights going on
Mm-hmm.
as the sun goes away. I just love that lurches verb. And
Mm.
then this side of paradise, he says this: a breeze drifted down through the afternoon, and it seemed for a moment like the whole world paused to hear the rustle of it.
Hmm.
Woo! Pretty
Well,
good.
that's good.
Great app.
Wow. Super fun, man. And remember, everybody, if we can fight the afternoon dip slash slump, fight sloth, listlessness, noonday devil, acedia with going outside, eating lighter lunches, doing power naps, the Pomodoro technique, eating planned frogs, you can too.
And happy running.
All right, oh, clap.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, clap,
Clap. 1, 2, 3, clap.
clap. All right, let's stop that. 1, 2, 3, stop. Nice, dude. Oh,
Fun app.
super
People are going to
fun.
like that.
Oh yeah, I think that was, dude, I needed that.
Okay, good. We just never talk about I was like, we never talk about this and we haven't done it yet because we never talk about it. And so we were
Yep.
probably like, what would we have to talk about with the afternoon?
Oh
And
man.
then the more I was thinking about it, the more I was like, afternoon sucks. We got to talk about this.
Yeah, I waste more time I'm like productive in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm I have rhythms for the evening,
Yep.
but I waste time in the afternoon
Yeah.
more than you probably waste time at night too because you're just like waiting sometimes. I don't know. Anyways.
It's just harder for me. I just don't like the afternoon. So this is good.
Yeet.
Okay. I'm
Sweet.
bouncing this.
But yeah, let me bounce. And let me grab the cookies.
Okay. Chew, you want out or no? Want to go? I'm going to pee too. See ya.
Okay. Wait, dude, do you want to stop recording?
Oh, yeah, duh. Bye, everybody.